Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sheboygan A's baseball at Wildwood Park. My name is Mike Martin, and along with Matt Crowley, we'll be bringing you today's ball game. Today is the second game of this three-game set in the play ball tournament. This game, Sheboygan's going to play West Allis. West Allis will be the home team. Sheboygan will be the visitors. Starting pitchers for today's game for Sheboygan, Davis Wilson will be starting for the A's, and Danny Lianis, there you see him warming up, will be starting for West Allis. West Allis is coached by Steve Elliott. Sheboygan is coached by Tim Moyer, assisted by Ken Neese. Starting lineup for the A's, Nick Hancock will be leading off at second base. He's number 45. Number 16, Mark Wanners in left, batting second. Batting third, number 19, Harry Selt. He goes from catching in the first game to DH in this ball game. Batting fourth, number 39, Jacoby Andreas over at first base. Batting third and playing third base, batting fifth and playing third base, number 17, Jacob Neese. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 22, T.D. Walker. Batting seventh, number 33, Cole Erickson. He's playing right. Catching and batting eighth, number 43, Ethan Scherg. And batting ninth, number 4, the shortstop, Cooper Goes. Defensively for the Nationals, they have Coe at first, Rob Coe. Tyrese Mitchell's at short. Tyler Wendt is at third, and Logan Redmond is at second base. In the outfield, they have Hunsinger in right, Montgomery in center, and it looks like Kulkoff is a DH, Armstrong in left. First batter has a 3-0 count to him. That's 2-1, Hancock. Pulled his head on that swing. Take strike three. Sheboygan won their first game against Kewaskum 3-2. We brought you that game earlier. In the second game, the West Allis Nationals beat Kewaskum 3-2. So the winner of this game will definitely be going on to Manitowoc tomorrow for Championship Sunday. Left fielder Mark Warner is up next. Warner in the first game went 1 for 3. We do not have a hard copy of the second game, so we won't be able to give you who did what from the West Allis Nationals. Count is 1-1. Giannis brings the heat, and good fastball there. Lianis did not pitch for the Nationals last year, at least according to the stat sheet I got off the internet this morning. That pitch just off the outside corner. Hung a curveball, and it's down the left field line, but just foul. I wanted to like to see that pitch again. We mentioned that the Nationals are coached by Steve Elliott. Steve Elliott took over as executive secretary of the Wisconsin State League in 2019. He's well known and respected around the league. Last year in head-to-head competition, Sheboygan lost the head-to-head 3-2. West Allis winning their games by scores of 4-3, 8-3, and 10-7, which is off the corner. Sheboygan won their 2 games in relative blowouts, 13-2 and 10-7. Overall, over the years, West Allis holds a 27-26 game advantage over Sheboygan. Lianis took a little something off that pitch, and Warner swung right through it. 2 outs in the top of the first. And that brings up Harry Stelt. Harry was 0 for 2. He did walk twice. Rachel's been in and out of the dugout more than anybody else here today. There's a drive to deep left. Way back, and gone. A home run. Hey, Matt, you called that right away. How'd you know?
Just the way that you hit it. Very solid hit, and that thing was gone.
Now, I didn't say anything during the first game, but when I looked at Harry Stelt's line from last year, he had 6 doubles, no triples, and no home runs. So it's been a long time coming for Harry. He's got one this year. And Sheboygan's on top. Jacoby Andreas has got good power. Takes strike 1. Jacoby had a nice first game. Was 2 for 2 and reached in all 4 trips. The foul ball was out on New Jersey Avenue. Matt didn't mind it out there because his car is parked in the parking lot. Which is high and tight. In the second game, Steve Liddell took the plate and Travis Korth took the bases, and then they flip-flopped again for this game. So Sheboygan is seeing Travis Korth for the second time. When the Nationals come to bat, they'll see Travis for the first time behind home plate. Both games, the umpires did credible jobs. Hopefully the third game will be the same for them. Of course, CJ down the line is shaking his head. Isn't that the truth? Nice over-the-head catch by the pitcher, Danny Lianis. And at the end of half inning of play, Sheboygan won. West Allis Nationals coming to bat.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
I'm not usually...
I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly...
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my...
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
Every single time I...
Get down, get down!
There you are. You always have...
My back, my back. I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things...
Yes, things.
...are serious.
I'm not usually...
I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly...
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my...
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry.
Leading off the bottom of the first for West Dallas will be Kyle Kulkoff. I'll run through their lineup. Batting second will be Tyrese Mitchell at short. Max Montgomery is in center field. Batting fourth, Brian Hunsinger, the right fielder. Noah Armstrong is in left field. He's batting fifth. Rob Coe over at first base is batting sixth. Dalton Madsen is catching, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Tyler Wendt at third base, and batting ninth, the second baseman, Logan Redmond. Wilson with his first delivery is up a little bit. Defensively for Sheboygan, they have Wilson pitching, Scherg catching, Andreas is at first, Hancock at second. Cooper Gozi is over at short, and playing third base is Jacob Neese. In left field is Mark Warner, in center field is Walker, and Erickson's out in right. There's a dribbler off the foot of Kulkoff. That's foul ball. Count is 1-2 This is the third game of 3 in this pod. The winner of this game will definitely be going on to Manitowoc. Give you some scores from the other pods. Up in Appleton, Little Chute beat the Appleton Legends 6-4, it looks like. I might chicken scratch. And then Little Chute won the second game 4-3. So they'll be moving on from that pod. In the Branch pod, the Branch Blaze beat Manitowoc 7-2. And in the second game, Manitowoc beat Sparta Miller 2-1. So the winner, they could have a real mess trying to figure out who's going to the championship Sunday games at that Branch pool. If Branch Blaze wins, they're going to go. In the Sheboygan pool, of course, we know Sheboygan won. West Dallas Nationals won their game, and now it's the winner of this game is moving on. Bouncing ball to short. And the throw across is in time for the out. Nice play by Cooper Guzzi. Tyrese Mitchell is up next. Tyrese is playing at short. Infield is way back for Sheboygan now. Mitchell is a very fast runner. Anything that gets by the pitcher, he's probably going to beat out, given the depth of the Sheboygan infielders. Last year, Davis Wilson pitched in 7 games, made 3 starts, had 1 complete game. That was here in Sheboygan. I remember that game. He really pitched a beauty. Sheboygan didn't have any pitchers left, and they gave him the ball, and he delivered. Pitched a real fine ball game. Pitched 30 and a third innings last year. Gave up only 23 hits. Struck out 17, walking only 6. Had a 1.78 ERA. His record for last season was 2-1. He's looking for his first win here today. Our weather report for this ball game. Temperature has gone up. It's 84 degrees, sunny skies, and you can see the flag. It's blowing from right to left right now, and I'm sure Harry Stout was happy to see that when he blasted his long home run. Good breaking pitch. Swung on and missed. Can already give you the attendance for this game too. It's the same as last game, 101. Yeah, really. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Tyrese Mitchell is out. That brings up Max Montgomery. Montgomery, so far in the young season, is hitting 400. He was 2 for 5 in their first 3 games. By the way, in that second game, West Allis got a bit of revenge. Earlier this year, they had played Kewaskum and lost 7-6, so this 3-2 win today puts their season record against one another at 1-1. Plus, it advances them to this game with a chance to get to Championship Sunday. Yeah, it was a hanger again, but it was high and tight. Wilson is 5'10", goes 215. He's from Neenah, attends Marian University. He's a stout young man, that's for sure. For Marian, he was 2-3, had a high ERA of 6.12. Thing with the college season, you have one bad game, it's hard to recover from that because you just don't have enough innings left to pitch. Plus, they're using metal bats. Remember in the Dave Kober days when they were using metal pads, this baseball park was a launching pad. Another bouncer foul. Montgomery making Wilson work. Brad Reinfleisch, who I was co-pitcher of the year with Eric Schmitz, is not pitched today. It'll be interesting to see if he's going to pitch tomorrow, should Sheboygan make it. Pitch is inside. Wilson wanted it, but the ump saw it as an inside pitch. 2-2 is the count. He's costing Sheboygan a lot of money. And a bunch of them have been out of the park. Swing and a miss. A lot of pitches for Wilson, but he's successful. 3 up, 3 down at the end of one complete inning of play. Sheboygan 1, West Dallas nothing. Interns for this year, we have joining me on the live stream, Matt Crowley. Working the team store, Jacob Mankowski. In marketing is Ben Salutes. And Rachel Klemp is back, providing photography and graphics. And again, up in the booth, we got Bill Wagner as our field announcer. And CJ Skelton running the show up here. He's our audio enhancement guy, does the announcements, and generally a jack of all trades. That would include umpire evaluation. Jacob Neese leading off the second inning for Sheboygan. In the first game, Jacob was 0 for 4, and scored the winning run on the throwing error by the Kewaskum catcher. Jacob draws a walk. T.D. Walker is up next. Eric's in the house. It's hammer time. Second game. I think he left between games, CJ. He didn't stick around for that second game. Again, we have a pretty nice crowd. Not quite as many as for game one, but pretty close. Walker had a good season last year. He led the ball club. I take that back. He did not lead the ball club. Moses, is he back this year? Okay, Josh Moses is on the injured list with a broken hand. He led the ball club with 9 home runs. Last year, T.D. Walker hit 237, had 4 doubles and a home run. He's got good power. A very good outfielder. Defensive MVP for A's. TJ Reed's going to challenge him for that spot this year. Healthy cut by Walker, and he's down on strikes. Cole Erickson is up next.
Right fielder, number 35, Cole Erickson.
Erickson in his first year with Sheboygan. Knee's still on first. Good fastball. Lianis really bringing the heat with that pitch. Another strikeout for Lianis. Brings up Ethan Scherg.
The catcher, number 43, Ethan Scherg.
Scherg hit check that again, 308 last year in limited action. Catching this second game. Ethan played baseball for Sheboygan North. Giannis brings the high heat, and again, Scherg can't catch up with it. Giannis looking pretty good after giving up that home run to Stelt. Ethan able to check his swing that time. Breaking ball, and Giannis had it his way with Ethan Scherg, and actually after the walk to knee, struck out the side at the end of an inning and a half. Sheboygan 1, West Allis nothing.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Ryan Hunsinger is going to lead off for the West Dallas Nationals. Brian is out in right field today. So going back to Denny Lianis, the pitcher for West Dallas. Of the 6 pop up on the infield, Neese calling for it and makes a grab. Of the 6 outs made by Sheboygan, 5 of those have been strikeouts. The only other out was Jacoby Andreas's little pop-up over the mound that Lianis was able to catch over the shoulder. So they're going to have to figure out Lianis. I don't know if we can win it 1-0. Noah Armstrong is up next. It's out in left field. So far in the young season, Armstrong is hitting .250. He's 2 for 8. Does have a couple of doubles though, showing some power and 4 RBIs. You can always tell when the batter doesn't like the call because he's going to step out of the box, straighten his gloves. It doesn't say too much, which is a good thing, but up here we all thought it was a perfect strike. Line drive between the shortstop and the third baseman for a base hit. Armstrong with a good hit. That brings up Rob Cole. No, you don't like to see this, guys. Cole is 0 for 4 so far this season. You know, he's not that bad of a hitter. Hopefully he's doesn't get that first hit right here. Armstrong's at first. Cole is the batter. Rob Cole hitting 6th in the order this ball game. Was fouled straight back. Boing! That's the ceiling I was telling you about, Matt. I wonder if our fans out in internet land could hear that. We're starting to catch our breath. As I look at this sheet that outlines tomorrow's games in Manitowoc for Championship Sunday, line drive out to second base, good. 1 hop scoop, second for out, and back to first for a double play. Make that 4-6-3. We'll tell you about the games on Championship Sunday when we come back. At the end of 2 innings of play, Sheboygan up 1-0.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
I'm not usually... I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage. You know what? I'm going for it.
You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my...
Leading off the top of the third inning for Sheboygan is Cooper Goosey. Talking about the games tomorrow, in the first game, the 11 o'clock game, it'll be the Appleton Pool winner playing the wild card. We have no idea who that's going to be. And then the 1 o'clock game would be the Sheboygan Pool winner versus the Branch Pool winner, and then the winner of the 11 and 1 o'clock game would play at 3 for the championship of the tournament. Well, that was a quick at bat. Leonis not wasting any time. Nick Hancock is up. Hancock was down on strikes his first at bat. Matter of fact, took strike 3. Falls that ball back. Mark Wanner's on deck. Makes the count no balls and 2 strikes. Hancock on the lineup that I have is listed as an infielder. He's 5'11", 180 in his first year. Hails from Wilmette, Illinois. Plays club ball for Southern Methodist University. Hancock is playing second base in this ball game. How does an Illinois guy find his way up here to Sheboygan, Wisconsin? Unless he's a Packer fan. And Nick draws a walk. So Sheboygan has another runner. Is it working? Well, it was. No, that brings up Mark Wanner. Wanner's from Rochelle, Illinois. Attends Washburn University. Makes that first pitch for a strike. Wanner's played 5 years. This is his 5th year with Sheboygan. Giannis's pitch is outside the strike zone. Evens the count at 1-1. We're in the top of the third. Winner of this game advances to Championship Sunday in Manitowoc tomorrow. And they'll be playing in the 1 o'clock game. And those games are being held at Municipal Field in Manitowoc. Just off of Dewey Avenue, I believe it's called. Dewey on the south side. Big breaking ball. Oh, that was a dandy. Called strike 3. And that brings up Harry Stelt. Can he do it again? Fastball up high. Short lead by Hancock over at first. There are 2 outs. We're in the top of the third. Sheboygan's up 1-0 on Harry's first inning home run. Three and 0. That pitch is in there for a strike, makes it 3-1. Pitch is off the outside corner for ball 4. Sheboygan with runners on first and second for Jacoby Andreas. Jacoby's last at bat, he hit that little pop-up over the mound that Lianis was able to turn and catch over the shoulder for the third out in the first. Jacoby's got good power. Pitch right down the middle. Jacoby hit .311 last year. 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. With that strike, the count stands at no balls and 2 strikes. And takes one on the outside corner. Never got the bat off his shoulders. And Sheboygan is done in the third after 2.5 innings of play. Sheboygan still on top, though, 1-0.
I'm not usually... I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage. You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly... Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up. In my life! I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my... Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
Every single time I...
Get down, get down!
There you are. You always have...
My back, my back! I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things. Yes, things are serious and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
please be quiet.
Listen, you hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
Friendship.
Getting ready to start the bottom of the third inning. Leading off for the Nationals will be Dalton. Dalton Madsen leading off. We've talked about the Championship Sunday matchups. Let's talk a little bit about the Sheboygan A's regular season opener. That'll happen on Thursday when they play Kewaskum again. It's a 7:30 game here at Wildwood Park. Walker running in and makes an easy catch of it. He's a good outfielder. That's on Thursday. And then on Sunday, May 30th, Burlington comes to town for a doubleheader. That first game will start at 1 o'clock with a second game to follow. So, month of end of May, Sheboygan has a flurry of games. Great opportunities for you to get here. Making an easy catch there was Hancock. So once again, Thursday they open the regular season against Kewaskum, and then on Sunday they have a doubleheader against Burlington, and then we're into June. Two quick outs for Davis Wilson. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Logan Redmond. Schurig had a shot at it, but dropped it. Rodman is the batter. New life for Logan. Pitches up high, makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. There are 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third. Sheboygan's up 1-0. Infield for Sheboygan is deep at all 4 positions, and the outfield is straight away. Medium depth. Schurig behind the plate. Good breaking ball, fouled right into the chest of Ethan Schurig, and he's stunned. Hopefully he'll be okay. I remember umpiring a game and catching one up there. I tell you, it's not fun. All right, putting the chest protector back on and gathering himself. Hopefully Ethan will be okay. It looks like it. Which is up high. 3-2 is the count. Breaking pitch is down low. Number 9 hitter draws a walk. Takes us back to the top of the order. And Kyle Kolkoff. Kolkoff grounded to short. His first time up. There's a fly ball out to right. But getting the beat on it and making the catch was Erickson. And that's the end of 3 innings of play. Sheboygan's still up 1-0.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Leading off the fourth inning for Sheboygan is Jacob Neese. Jacob walked his first time up. That first pitch pops it up on the infield. Making the call and the catch was Tyrese Mitchell. Brings up T.D. Walker. Walker's in his fifth year with the A's. He's from Grafton, Wisconsin, goes to Ottawa University. I think we mentioned he hit .237 last season with Sheboygan. Healthy swing and a miss. It's a fast mover so far. Pitchers are throwing strikes. I looked at the stats from our first game, Matt, and there were 16 total walks, in 7 innings. I mean, that's pretty doggone bad. Oh, great.
It can really mess up a pitcher too, because you don't want them in there for too long. Because if you leave them in for too long, their arm starts to wear out. And just from college pitching, from what I've seen, you want to try to get them in and get them out as fast as you can.
Exactly. Good comments. That's part of the reason why Kewaskum pulled their starter out after only 2 innings. He had trouble finding the play through a lot of pitches. Another pop-up on the infield. Making a call is right, and he makes the grab. Pardon me. Tyler Wendt, playing third, made that grab. Cole Erickson is from Sheboygan, attends Lawrence University, where he hit .291 this past season. Bouncing ball up the middle. Mitchell picks and throws and got his man. A quick 1-2-3 fourth inning for Sheboygan. At the end of 3.5 innings, Sheboygan on top, 1-0.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
I'm not usually... I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage. You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly... Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up. In my life. I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to...
Getting ready to bat for the Nationals is Tyrese Mitchell, the shortstop. Mitchell in this young season is hitting .214. He was 3 for 14 coming in. Did have a couple of doubles, however. In this ball game, he's 0 for 1. Breaking pitch hangs up high. Makes the count 2 balls and no strikes. Winner of this game will definitely advance to Championship Sunday. 3-0 is the count. Let's see if 24 pitches. 44. That sounds more like it. That's what you call a room service fastball, right down the middle. I don't know if he could get away with that pitch again. He did. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mitchell. Drive to deep center field. Walker's got a beat on it, however. And they don't talk out there. Mitchell hustling all the way is in with a excuse me double. I mean, that ball should have been caught. Walker was there ready to make the play. I don't know what Armstrong was doing there. Are you giving him a double? Right, okay. In the outfield, the center fielder is considered the captain of the outfield. If he makes a call, he takes it. This ball is out of play, just behind the A's dugout in the bullpen area. Nice came over to take a look at it. So in that case, and Warner was there. I mean, he was ready to make the catch, and he's got to be calling out that he has it. And then it's up to the other outfielders to get out of the way. Good pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. See if Wilson can work through that outfield mistake. Ooh, got an angry fan. Wonder if he was watching the live stream. He looked pretty angry.
He had an Armstrong boxer shirt on, and that's where I went to middle school for my early years. That's where I lived.
Oh, maybe it was directed at you, Matt. Matt's from Winneconne, the guy that walked out and gave us the one-finger salute. Had a Winneconne grade school T-shirt on, and Matt was saying that's where he went to grade school. And so, who is that guy?
I do not know.
Ay, ay, ay. And the worst part about it was he took his empty plastic cup and just threw it on the ground. I mean, we take great care to keep this ballpark neat and clean. And he wasn't a good contributor in that regard. Good stop by Sherigan on that low pitch. Count stands at 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Sheboygan on top, 1-0. Mitchell reaching on a fly ball that should have been caught. Instead, it dropped for a 2-base hit. Line drive to left down the line. It's a base hit. Mitchell will score easy. And holding at first with a single is Max Montgomery. And Bill was telling me at the break an inning or so ago that Montgomery hit the double to win the game in that Kewaskum game. One hopped the wall. So, and he made Wilson work in his first at-bat, and he made him pay in this at-bat. We're all tied up at 1. Hunsinger is up. Ground ball to short. Flip to second for one. Really to first, not in time, but they do get the lead out. Gussie to Hunsinger. Pardon me, Hancock. That's going to bring up Noah Armstrong up next. Noah singled his first time up. Armstrong up. Armstrong had a base hit his first time up. Pitch just off the corner. Count is even at 1-1. Hunsinger on at first. Strigg with a pickoff attempt. Not in time.